Good morning. What is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. I woke up. I saw the news. WWE's Peacock deal will be coming to an end before WrestleMania 42 in March of 2026. And I've read the headline. I will tell you that I went to NoDQ.com. I read the story. I don't fully understand the story, but I will tell you honestly, I don't like it. WWE is going to be moving over to ESPN. ESPN is going to be launching a straight-to-consumer sort of streaming platform. There was a time in my life when I thought this was all that I needed. But now that it's been given to us, ESPN is going to be launching a streaming channel that you can get for $30 a month, where they give you ESPN, ESPN 2, is there an ESPN 3? All of the ESPN channels. If there's a channel with ESPN on it, I'm guessing ESPN News, if that's still a thing. And WWE is going to be tied up into this. I believe that Disney Plus, as well as ESPN Plus, maybe even Hulu, will be tied into this deal for $30 a month. My deal is that in order to watch, like, sporting events, baseball, football, mostly Impractical Jokers, I subscribe to YouTube TV. That's $80 a month. I don't want to pay $80 a month and then pay $30 a month. And honestly, all I'm getting is WWE, the premium live events. I'll tell you this, I don't even know if there's gonna be a network. I don't know if I think the story, all they really cover is where the premium live events are going to go, starting with WrestleMania 42, SummerSlam 2026, and etc. I love wrestling. I honestly, I really do. And when it all comes down to it, like, maybe I just need to move to Canada to get on the Netflix deal and watch it the way the rest of the world does. I understand that, like, a bulk of the WWE customers come from America, but we're getting hosed. The WWE network that we had from WrestleMania 30 until WrestleMania 41, that was the best 11 years of my wrestling life. If you were to go back in time to when I was like 15 years old, peak Attitude Era kind of deal, and say that, like, for $10 a month you can watch pretty much anything and everything. And they were trying. I mean, they gave us shows that weren't pay-per-views. They gave us that King of the Ring. They gave us that Madison Square Garden show. That was a dream. There's gonna be kids out there, and I'm not trying to unk anybody or make me sound old, but I bet there's people out there who don't even understand pay-per-view. I understand that UFC is still a thing, and they go on ESPN Plus. You got to pay $10 a month to be a subscriber, and then if you want to watch a UFC show, you pay your $50 or $60. I haven't watched. God's honest truth, I haven't watched a UFC show in probably 10 years. When McGregor was hot, when Ronda Rousey was at the top of her game, I think I fell off after that. I just didn't have most of the UFC I watched because my friends online, Miguel and Justin, were wanting to watch it, and I just wanted to do what they wanted to do, so I just went along with it. But I guess you can say that I got caught up in the hype, but I wasn't a fan. I was just following along. But I remember the rise of Conor McGregor, and That seemed huge. And then, like, just one day, it seemed like he lost it. And he just didn't have it anymore. But I don't know. I got to wait for Uncle Dave to tell us, what's really going on with this whole deal. But I read the story. Thank you, Aaron Rift. But I don't get it. I remember last year, maybe the year before, I took all my DVDs off of my shelf and I crated them rather than selling them. A lot of people, I think Jim has all his DVDs in a plastic bag. But, I feel really grateful. I put all of, like, the collection DVDs, like the best ofs and, like, the superstar features. I kept those on the shelf. I think I got them on 5 shelves. The ECWs, but, like, all, like, the regular Elimination Chamber 2013s or, TNA pay-per-views. I put those in a crate and I put them away. But, I know TNA has their own streaming thing. They probably wouldn't want to get rid of it. But, I mean, the offer was probably on the table for them to buy TNA or at least buy their video library. What could have been if, they could have at least merged those two together and just kept them. I know that Major League Baseball Network helped launch the WWE Network, and they kept having that magical number of they need 1 million subscribers to keep it afloat and have it, make positive money. I just don't understand. And I guess right now that's not possible because they've already given away all of their pay-per-view rights for the next years to Netflix to help them grow internationally. I just wish that we could have just been bulked into that deal and we would have got them. This is me basically complaining that I'm going to have to find a way to either pay per pay-per-views or not watch them anymore. I guess that's what it really comes down to it. But WWE heading over to ESPN. I don't think I need ESPN. This ESPN service that is launching is honestly probably 10 to 15 years too late. It is for the cord-cutting people. If this would have came... The first time I cut the cord in my house and decided that I wasn't going to have cable anymore was probably around the time of WrestleMania 28 is when we didn't have cable anymore, and I brought it back for a year. Then I felt kind of stupid, and I got rid of it again. And then I think we subscribed to YouTube TV. I'll tell you the truth. I subscribed to the YouTube TV the first year of the Super Bowl that the 49ers and the Chiefs played is when I signed up for them. So that's like 5 years ago, I would guess. And I've been happy with them ever since, even though the price keeps climbing. The last price climb was kind of like, hey, what are we doing? Because one time it went up. They gave us some channels that we were missing. They gave us MTV, Paramount, stuff like that. And this last time it went up, they just were like, hey, the price is going up. We're not giving you anything. And I was like, hey, what the hell? So we'll see what it is. Wednesday, going into work, I'm hoping that the Observer will cover this story and I can figure it out for sure. But the way I look at it, $30 a month. I don't even know if they give you the pay-per-views, if we gotta start buying the pay-per-views again, like it's, I guess we did it in the 2010s, but when I think about buying pay-per-views, I think about the 90s. Maybe we'll find a way to bring back the digital black box as wrestling fans. Maybe we can launch that and get it off the ground, but apologize for the dark video. This is me driving to work. I already called my friend Mike and complained about it to him. So we'll see what's going on. Hopefully I'm not jumping off a bridge here. And hopefully they find a way to make this easy.